Good afternoon, everybody. Pigskin Pete here. Happy Tuesday to everybody. This video is just to respond to some of the questions I've been getting in the comment section and on social media about the state of the Pigskin Pete YouTube channel for the off season. So, I mean, at the end of last off season, I realized that a lot of you were not here, and so you may not understand the way this thing works. And I want to give you some ideas that I have. And I need your help, and that's really what this whole video is about, is I need your help, and I need your responses. So the end of last season, I continued to upload videos. Most of the time, I was just talking crap into my cell phone and making fun of people. And anytime any news broke out, I would do a video on that. And a lot of that's still going to continue for this off season. But for some people, this football season is very seasonal. And when I say that, I mean they only really care or pay attention or watch during the season. Probably about half or more of the subscribers and viewers will go away now that the season is over. It's just the reality of YouTube. Any video maker out there understands and knows this. But for me, it does not stop, and it will not stop. I've already given you my ideas as far as the way I'm going to make this channel better from year to year. That's just a constant struggle for any video maker, is to do things to make the channel better and get more people involved, both visually and just content wise. And I'm still going to plan on doing a call-in show. That's a big point of emphasis for me. I'm working on that. I don't know whether that'll be a week from now, a month from now, or 6 weeks from now, but it's going to happen, and I'll let everybody know when that happens. That's been something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and a lot of people have been asking about, and so I'll let you know about that. Also, the Patreon page, I'm planning on finding a way to get people more involved in that, and that's neither here nor there. I have been in contact with a couple of other college football YouTube video makers that you all know of, and we have something that we're trying to work out as far as collaboration-wise during the off-season on a regular basis. I'm not going to be the one to reveal what that's all about, and quite frankly, we haven't ironed that all out yet, but I'll let you guys know all about that too. But what I'm asking from you all today is I need your help. I need you to be involved in a different way other than watching and commenting. For those who want to be involved, this is not some sort of requirement. But what I want to do is a weekly segment from now until next season starts. If I can fill every week with a different person, that would be great. If not, that's fine too. But I want to get a different fan every week from a different college football team. So it doesn't matter if you're a Clemson fan, Ohio State fan, Michigan, Southern Cal, Oregon, Texas, Oklahoma, Miami, Boston College, Georgia Tech, Georgia, Nebraska. Even though that might be the only team that I haven't seen on here is a Nebraska fan. Is there any Nebraska fans out there that watch Pigskin Pete? If so, hit me up on Twitter at Pete Pigskin. And that's Pete with 2 E's and an E on the end. I know most people spell it with 1 E, but I'm not your average Pete. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here. What I want to have on is a different fan. You don't have to be a video maker. That's number one, and more important than anything. You can just be a subscriber or a viewer. Hit me up on Twitter. Follow me. If you haven't followed me already, follow me. I'll follow you back. That will give you access to send me a direct message, a private message. I don't know what these kids are calling it these days. Whatever it is, a DM, PM, an IM. I don't know. I'm an 80s kid. I don't know any of that lingo, but you can send me a message. Let me know you're interested in calling in. We can set up a date and a time. I'll send you my phone number so you can call in. Yada yada yada. You get what's going on here. And I just think it'll be interesting because I mean it's one thing to come on my channel or other video makers' channels and leave stuff in the comment section, whether it's a sentence or 4 paragraphs, which I get a lot of the 4 paragraph stuff. Trying to defend something I said about your team or making a case for your team for or against, voicing frustration against your team or praising your team, doesn't matter. It's a whole nother thing to call in and be able to articulate something over the phone. And that's really what I'm looking for, is people that are willing to put their voice out there and represent their team and give me their true feelings about the state of their program, the state of their team. Do you hate your coach? Do you love your coach? Are you looking at a new quarterback? Do you hate your quarterback? Does your wide receiver suck? Is your running back the best running back in the history of college football? Is he overrated? Does your kicker need to go back and learn how to play soccer instead? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's one thing. I'm not an expert on Michigan football. I'm not an expert on Georgia football. I'm not an expert on Miami football. I'm just a crazy fan that gives my perspective. And so I would love to get your perspective because you know more about your team than I do. I promise. And I realize, believe me, I get these comments all the time. You don't know anything about this team. You shouldn't have an opinion on it. Listen, there's a lot of different types of football YouTube channels out there. You have guys like me who are just opinion-based, crazy fans. You have guys like Mark Rogers, who's the hardest working guy on YouTube, who does a more straight-laced show where he has on people and he tries to stay as objective as possible. You have guys like Top Billin' Sports, who I'm a big fan of his channel. And this guy is just straight up X's and O's, as real as it gets. And people who are really into the X's and O's and plays and all that, that's the type of thing they like to watch. And I don't know why you have to be a hater on one or, not on another. I don't get all that. I mean, I don't understand why you can't be a fan of all that. But we all know what I'm about on here. If you've been on here for more than 5 minutes, you know exactly what I'm about. I'm about opinion-based crazy fans. And that's what I want to call in and give me opinions on their team because you know better than I do. So for the first time ever, I'm giving a call out to all subscribers and viewers and commenters to help me out and let your voice be heard more than anything. And I'd appreciate it. You're all amazing and you're all fantastic. And the best, in the words of Dabo Swinney, the best is yet to come. Hit me up on Twitter @PetePigskin with 2 E's. Pigskin Pete. Check it out.